WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany tasting often rare and exotic whiskey, which is the case a single cask from the series of the 10th anniversary of the Holland or Netherlands online shop called DrankDozijn. And this is actually from the distillery called Boann, but the brand is called The Whistler, and this is a 9-year-old product. Now, this is Whiskybase number 199096. It is a single cask, and it is, according to Whiskybase, from the Chateau, Mouton, Rothschild wine cask finish. Now, according to the website here from our DrankDozijn, it is a 9-year-old Premier Cru Bordeaux cask finish. Now, this was actually European oak. So, 294 bottles, and this was first of all matured for about 9 years in ex-bourbon casks, and it received a 10-month finish in a ex-premier Crú Classé Bordeaux wine casks. All right, very, very good. So, I still have a little bit left here from my German video, so I'm just going to leave in the glass, and this is my candidate for the comparison. Also, more than enough left in my glass for my German video. The Whistler 9-year-old natural cask strength, batch 6, 59%, 59.5%. Now, this bottle is still available on the website DrankDozijn.nl for the Netherlands, €64.95. So I paid, it was on sale once, only €49.99. So sorry, I got it on sale for €15 less. So I am going to pour a tiny little bit in here and compare the color, compare the taste, and tell you my opinion of these two. Now, this is a 4-part series. So my very, very first video was about the 5-year-old from Boann, also not distilled there. This was a full maturation in a Oloroso sherry butt. I thought it was a little bit hot. It was 60.65 ABV and young. So the Muscatel here from Jose Maria Frozeska from Portugal, very nice, mild, a little bit like springtime. Oh, by the way, this is going to be a little bit more like summertime. And the last one, I'm really waiting for the last one, is the Marsala. So at the end, I'm going to do a little bit of blind tasting, have all 5 of these, and see which one I like the best. And see if I can pick out this one, my favorite. Let's see here. First of all, the color. I hope you can see this. The sherry, of course, is darker than the red wine. So red wine, European oak, 10 months. This might have been a little bit longer or a little bit wetter. Sherry cask there, who knows. The Distillery Boann, fabulous. About 35-40 minutes north of Dublin on the motorway up to Belfast. Taking a little exit, you can visit the distillery. They are building a visitor center and going to do a lot of things like that. It's a great, great distillery with really, really nice people there. All right. Now, on the nose, what I'm getting here is, as I said, a little bit of summertime. The whole time I'm getting a little bit of a interesting marzipan, a little bit of almonds, but I'm also getting a little bit of a bubblegum moment, which I think is really, really weird, because I don't think I should be getting bubblegum. I should be getting fruits. I should be getting oak notes. I should be getting some good spices here. Now, this is, as I mentioned, Whiskybase number 199096, 59.5%, 294 bottles, cask number 1201. And we have a little bit of a interesting, it probably came from Cooley. It is triple distilled. Cooley didn't make just single distilled, but they did do some triple distilled, just like Great Northern also does. I do get a tiny little bit of that yeast on the nose, but I'm also getting a nice little bit here of that. I think I called it in my German video, imagine mulled wine with a type of a little bit of caramel flavoring, you know, the stuff you put in your coffee, and then a little bit of wild honey. Wild honey, caramel, and mulled wine here going on in your whiskey. All right, cheers. Mm-hmm. I did forget to mention that the 59.5% are, in my opinion, amazingly well integrated on the nose as well on the palate. You do have a little bit of the alcohol going on there, but not much. You have a nice. This is something I drink outside on my patio or my balcony or on my terrace when it's warm outside. This is something I can really get my head around and just enjoy. There is some complexity going on there, but it's fairly one tone the whole time. It might be a chord that goes on there, but from the start to the finish, there's not that many transitions, but there is a little bit of depth. Well done. Now, a little bit of the oak. I don't know if I would have picked out the European oak here. I like this. This is going to be a C plus B minus whiskey in my taste, and I'm actually going to give it a B plus. A C plus on my value for money. It is 65 euros, but it is a fantastic single cask, 9 years old from Ireland. There are not many out there at that price anymore. So, and at cask strength, 59.5%. So when I add a few waters, actually the alcohol will get a little bit more aggressive, and then I'm going to dilute it down. I'll put it down more water and take it down to 50%. Mm-hmm. I think I mentioned this in another video as well. A little bit of an elderberry moment. It's that fruit. I like. Now, if you would have given this to me and said a little bit of a Hawaiian punch moment going on there, this is a dingle. I would have went, yes, it is. I always think I can identify often that dingle typical aroma. It's not, people. All right, there are no 9-year-old dingles out there independently bottled. Sorry. There are some founding fathers out there about 8 years old, but I don't think there's any independently bottled stuff, and especially not this price out there at Casktype. This is Coulis juice, and those good casks that were used here really did a good number, did a good job here. All right, 50%. Don't be afraid to put some water in your whiskey. Find out exactly which one, what level of strength you prefer the most. Now, we enjoy it and we like it and we love it when you actually bottle it at cask strength, non-chilled filtered, no coloring added. Thank you very much. And then we can do what we want it with it. Some people that are not such just a wuss like I am sometimes just love the 59.5%. I like it to take it down to that 53% and just enjoy it a little bit more there. That's one of my sweet spots there. Very, very nice. With a little bit of pear going on, a little bit of cloves going on. There's a tiny, tiny little bit of that, I'm going to call it the clay honey. A little bit of honey, I've just called field honey. Clover honey is what I'm looking for. Well done, well done. Now this is my problem because it's better. I've always enjoyed this bottle more. There's hardly anything out there on the Irish whiskey market that beats this. Yes, a 21-year-old redbreast beats it. Yes, a cask strength 12-year-old beats it. Yes, an Irish man 17-year-old beats it. But now it's getting difficult. What else out there beats this bottle, in my opinion? I've had a few, but I just thoroughly enjoy this. This is still something I can get for about 65 euros. If you can get it under 80 is what I'm going to say, buy it. I think it's really, really worth it, even just in the nose. It's just got that beautiful, beautiful sherry aroma without overdoing it. Perfectly made. B plus whiskey. 59%, just so enjoyable. 59.5, 53, yeah. So, but this, very, very good. So my question of the day is, what other whiskeys do you know of? Could be from any place in the world, have actually used these Rothschild wine casks or red wine casks in general. Which one, red wine cask finishes or full maturation have you enjoyed, and can you recommend? If they're available or not, we'll have to see. WhiskyJason here. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, telling others, maybe even sharing this video with others. So sorry, this is a single cask release. It is only available in the Netherlands, and there are not that many bottles, I think, left. Thank you for watching. All the best. Bye-bye.